So they're ready to go. Another step along this circuitous route to European glory. Players stand shoulder to shoulder in singing the national anthems. Now the lineups for the game. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It has to be Eden Hazard, a magnificent little talent who's developed a strong resistance to the physical attention he receives. Now once he gets on the ball, he's not easily shifted.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Struck first time. Still goalless. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Ibrahimovic hits it! Oh, that's a waste. Very well to intervene. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. And that's a throw. Where to from here? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Keeper's ball. Alderweireld. Tries a through ball. Ibrahimovic hits it! Goal! Sweden! And Sweden take the lead!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Sweden give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? De Bruyne tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
They've scored near to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Benteke. Hazard. Hazard! What about it? Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will...
And we've reached half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
So it's been even so far. Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course. A substitution then.
Belgium getting the second half started. Ferreira Carrasco plotting from out on the right-hand side. Spoon forward and shoots! Saved only by poor finishing.
He was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Witsel. Ferreira Carrasco. Dinks one in. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Ibrahimovic desperately wants to get on the end of this. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Benteke pumps it upfield. Carrasco lofted into the middle. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Hazard. How about it? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's understandable, because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Ibrahimovic. Thrust towards the front line. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Sweden haven't yet dipped into their subs. It's a loose ball. Benteke. Olsen. them forward. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
Aimed long and direct. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Belgium, their final change. It's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Sweden are in search of their winner. Sweden being made to look sloppy in possession here. Fellaini. The final whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.